Hi everyone, Teresa Jewell here from Stony Meadows Alpacas and Stone Mountain Looms. I'm sorry I haven't posted many videos lately. My mother was the one who would always film me. So she is right now living with my daughter, and so she's not around to film me when I'm ready to get things together. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some live feeds of me putting some things together off the looms, and if those film all right and I'm not having any issues with clarity, then we'll go ahead and we'll start. Hi Amy. Thank you for watching. So let me know if you can't hear me very well or if I have to get closer to my projects, so that way we can go over all the different items that you can make on our looms. Hi Mimi, love you. Good to see you. Nikki, hello. It's great that we have so many people. And again, let me know either during the video or after if there's any problems with the clarity. So what I'm going to do now is, as you can see, I have this up here so that way I can see what you guys are telling me, hopefully, as I'm going along. I'm trying to use two smart devices at the same time, which is really hilarious because I can barely work one smart device. Give me a spinning wheel with pulleys and I'm all over that, but you know, give me a smartphone, I have no idea what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is we are going to switch this around. Let's see. And let's see how we are doing. I want to make sure that everyone can see everything. I think we're zoomed in pretty good. Let's see, how's that? I'm not getting my feed. Oh, there we go. I'm getting my feed now. Let's see. Yay, but I don't want to hear myself. Again, I'm new at this, so we're gonna make this work, I promise. During the video,
oh, see?
If there's any problems,
there we go.
Make sure that everyone can. I think we're zoomed in.
Let's see. I just want to make sure everyone can see the loom. I think we're good. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I have my 6-inch loom, and this is what we're making. We're making the baby booty, and the construction for the little baby booty and the full slipper, the construction is the same. So if you know how to put together the baby booty, you're going to know how to put together the slipper. So we're going to do the baby booty, and I have yet to pull it off my loom because I kind of want to go over how that is done also. So I have just a couple more pieces to do, and you're going to see how easy it is to weave on this loom. We have a few questions on taking the finished piece off the loom and tying off. So I'm hoping that we can clarify that as we're going also. And it looks like I'm clear on my end and everyone can see everything, so that's good. Okay, so we have one more strand to do on our loom. Making a little room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure that last string, because we have to do the opposite of what this string was and this string was. So this string is going to go from here to here. So let me get my scissors. And we're just going over, under, over, under. And if you have yet to work with a Stone Mountain loom, they're really, really easy. I think I finished this square here in probably maybe 20 minutes, if that. And I am using alpaca, but you can use acrylic. That first one that I showed you was made out of acrylic. And that one looks like it's going to fit about a 3-month-old baby. I'd like to make some newborn ones. And if I make it out of wool or alpaca, that means I'll be able to felt it and make it a little smaller. Okay, so here's my last string. So I have 2 ends. I've got one on this side and one on this side. So to tie off, all I'm going to do is go back in on itself, create a loop, and pull the tail through the loop. And then the last one. Oh, that's my little dog. Sorry. She's a brat. I guess she'll have to go downstairs with Chuck from now on, huh?
Ava, stop it.
Okay. So that is my ends all tied off. Now what I'm going to do is just push it off my loom. Now each square can make one slipper, whether you're taking it off the 6-inch square or the 1-foot square. Now these slippers were made on the 1-foot square, and this baby booty that I'm making is off the 6-inch square. And how I put this together, if you can kind of see, what I'm going to do is fold it in half. Kind of show you here. So this seam I'm going to stitch up, and then I have to stitch up from here to here and then gather this. And I'm going to do that right here in front of you. So you see all the little loops at the top. I'm just going to connect those loops. So I just started on my crochet hook a slip knot, and I'm going to go in through that first set of loops, grab my yarn, go through again, grab those loops again. So I'm just stitching these together, just like that. And you can see that it really doesn't take too long to get these together. And just 2 more stitches. There we go. And I'm at my end. Now, to tie off, I'm just going to loop through, give it like that. Now I like to make sure that my ends are nice and secure. So this is where my heel is. I'm just going to tie those 2 together so they're not going to go anywhere. And grab a needle. Now this is actually going to be the inside. So this seam you're not going to see. I'm just going to take my ends and just weave them back in with a needle. And that's how I get rid of my ends. I always do my ends as I make them, so that way I don't have to go back in my project and find all my ends. See, there's one end, and I have another one here. There it is. There we go. And there is my heel. Now I'm going to crochet this point to this point. And again, I do a slip hook or a slip stitch on my crochet hook. And all I do is I find the middle point. And the same thing with the large slipper. I just find the middle point of the slipper. I don't count stitches. I'm for easy. So to find the middle, I just fold it in half. Right about there. It doesn't have to be exact. Nobody's going to go back and count them, I'm sure. There's my middle. I'm going to do the same stitch that I did for the heel. I'm just connecting them. I'm not looping over that string. Now the first person to do these little booties on the 6-foot or the 6-inch square was Elaine Ryan, and she did quite a few of them, and she did them out of acrylic, and they looked really, really, really nice. And she also did a bonnet too to match. And in thinking of that, you can actually do a whole baby layette set on this little 6-inch square, which I think would be a lot of fun and would be a really nice gift for a baby shower. Okay, so I'm at the end, but I want to use this tail for my sewing to gather my toe. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more string. It's about maybe 1.5 foot long, but I'm going to go ahead and secure that just so it doesn't go anywhere. Now, as you can see, my slipper has started. It looks really cute. And when I'm all done with my whole slipper set, I can actually film also how I'm going to felt them to make them smaller. Because you can, everyone says, well, what sizes can you make of the slipper? Well, if you do it out of natural fiber, you can felt it smaller and smaller to make it any size you want. Okay, so I've got my needle in hand, my slipper. All I'm going to do is, see this line here where the X's are? I'm going to go in and out. I'm going to weave on that line. And I'll show you in a minute why I'm going to do that. But I'm going over and under, over and under, over and under. And what that is a hem stitch, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather that. So over and under. So you can see all the stitches I'm doing to create this are really, really super easy. And I'm almost to the end already. Okay, so now I'm at the end. I'm going to remove my needle. Now I'm just going to cinch that right up. I'm just pulling it right like that. And then I'm going to tie it to this one here. Now I have these ends, and I don't want these ends at my toe. And I also have an end here. We're going to get rid of all those ends and turn it right side out. And I am going to, as you can see, I kind of embellished this one with a different color. I am going to do that with this one also, just because I like it. It gives it a more finished look. I mean, you don't have to, but I think it's pretty, and I like the different color on it. So I have some white alpaca. So as you can see, I'm just bringing those ends into my work. I don't want anyone to find my ends. There we go. So there's my slipper. It really didn't take too long at all. Turn it inside out. And how cute is that already? And that's a very, very nice shape. So now I'm going to take some white alpaca, and you could do pink or whatever you like. And again, I'm going to loop around. Now this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my end right here, and then I'm going to go around, because I think I want to put a little bow at the front, but I could change my mind. Now with this one, I'm going in and then catching it and going around. Going in the next loop, if I can find it. There we go. And I'm just going to the tops . Of each one, and then it won't take me long to construct a second one, and then we'll go live again for the felting process. Because I think that's important for sizing. You can really get like a small, medium, and large size off the looms with correct felting. See, I'm already to the middle point there. Now I could do a few rows on this and make it more of a boot, but I just wanted to kind of finish it off and add a little bit more color. Now I'm going to have to go back and look at any questions that you guys have, because it looks like my little laptop here is about 2 minutes off. So unfortunately, when I started, I didn't get to see who else was jumping on and watching. We'll see if we can fix all those bugs as time goes on, so we can make these videos better for you. And if there is a video that you want to see that I haven't done yet, let me know. We're going to be doing all kinds of different videos. So now, again, I'm going to cut it a little longer, loop it through, and so this is what I was thinking. I thought maybe it would be cute, is to put a little, just a little bow in the front. So I'm just going to do a square knot to secure it. There. I think that's cute. We're going to double that so it doesn't come undone. There we go. Cut them a little shorter. Nice. And there you go. So there is your booty, one acrylic. And this way when we felt it too, you can see the size difference from the acrylic to the alpaca one when we felt it. And we'll put that together again so you can see how they line up in size. So I'll make another one of those and then we'll felt them and we'll see how they look compared to the acrylic. And you guys all have a great day and join me back. Bye-bye. Let's see. Oh, wait, we have some questions. Now I can see. Let's see if I can go back. Oh, thank you, Mimi. What size loom would you use for a men's size slipper, like an 11 or 13? Oh, that's a good question. The 12-inch loom would still be a good one for sizes like that. Keep in mind you can use any yarn on these looms, and that also means yarn with a bit of elasticity to them. So if you used an acrylic blend with a little bit of elastic in that yarn, it would allow for more room. So that's what I would do if I had to do a really large slipper. Let's see. Gloria, darling, thank you. Sweet. Okay, let's see. Is this demo being recorded by Mimi? No. I'm going to look back on it and see how it all went. If what I'm doing in my setup is nice, what I'm going to do is start recording them for YouTube, and I'll put it on there. Like I said before, my mom used to record me, and I would put them right on YouTube with like barely even looking at them because Mom said they were good, and I believed her, so up they went. So I'm doing it on my own now, so I'm doing this first just to see how everything is working, and then I'll go from there. Let's see. Angie, hi. Helen, hi. Amy, hello. Okay, great. I'll be up and running again in just a few minutes after I do that second slipper, and we will be doing some wet felting. So, see you in a few. Bye.